Imagine being so desperate for quick cash that you walk into a payday loan store and walk out with $300. Sounds simple, right? But 2 weeks later, you owe $375. And if you cannot pay, that tiny loan turns into a mountain of debt. Today, I am going to show you payday loan alternatives that actually work, not the boring ones people dismiss. Real, step-by-step options that can get you out of financial quicksand. And stick with me, because one of these options is so overlooked that it might surprise you how easy it is to access. Number 1. Talk to your employer about earned wage access. Many employers now offer a benefit where you can get access to money you have already earned before payday. It is like unlocking part of your paycheck early. For example, if you have worked 60 hours by Wednesday, but payday is Friday, you could get paid for some of those hours instantly. Walmart and Amazon employees use services like this all the time. It is usually much cheaper than a payday loan, sometimes only a small fee like $2 or $3. If your workplace does not have this program, ask HR if they partner with companies like Daily Pay or PayActive. Number 2. Use a credit union small dollar loan. Credit unions are member-owned banks that often provide what they call payday alternative loans, also known as PALs. These are designed to compete directly with payday lenders. Instead of charging 400% interest like payday loans, PALs might charge 28% interest or less. For example, if you borrow $500, the repayment could be spread out over 6 months, making it manageable. The bonus is that credit unions are more flexible with your credit score compared to big banks. Plus, making payments on time can even build your credit history. Number 3. Ask for a payment plan from your bill provider. Instead of running to a payday lender, call the company you owe money to. Many utility companies, medical providers, and even landlords will work with you if you explain your situation. For example, a hospital bill of $1,000 might be broken down into monthly installments of $50 or $100. Electric companies often have hardship programs to help customers during tough times. The key is to ask before you miss a payment. Most providers prefer working out a plan instead of chasing you later. Number 4. Community assistance programs can step in. Local charities, nonprofits, and even churches often have emergency funds for people in crisis. For instance, the Salvation Army, Catholic charities, and community action agencies sometimes give cash assistance, pay utility bills, or provide food vouchers. Imagine not having to borrow at all, just getting the help directly. One woman in Ohio avoided a payday loan when her local nonprofit covered her heating bill during winter. Do not underestimate these programs. They exist for situations exactly like this. Number 5. Consider a side gig for fast cash. I know this sounds cliche, but apps today make it easier than ever. Driving for Uber or Lyft, delivering with DoorDash, or even grocery shopping with Instacart can put money in your account within 24 to 48 hours. If you only need $150, that might be just a few shifts. For example, working Saturday evening for Uber might bring in $100 or more in just one night. Unlike a payday loan, you are not digging yourself deeper. You are earning your way out. Number 6. Borrow from friends or family without shame. This is not easy, but it is often far safer than payday loans. The trick is to treat it like a real loan. Put the terms in writing, like, I will pay back $200 in 2 months. This makes it clear and avoids misunderstandings. For example, if you borrow $200 from a cousin and repay in small installments of $25 per week, that is far less stressful than facing $600 owed to a payday lender. A clear agreement keeps the relationship healthy. Number 7. Tap into employer or union emergency funds. Some workplaces have employee relief funds for emergencies. These are often interest-free loans or even grants. For instance, big companies like Starbucks and Home Depot have hardship funds for their workers. Unions often negotiate similar benefits. You could access money in a crisis without paying a dime in interest. Many people do not realize these programs exist, so check your company intranet or ask HR quietly. Number 8. Use a 0% intro APR credit card, but wisely. If you qualify, some credit cards offer 0% interest for the first 12 to 18 months. Imagine needing $500 and paying it back over 6 months with no interest. That is powerful. But here is the warning. If you do not pay it off before the intro period ends, the interest can jump to 20% or more. So this option is for disciplined borrowers. A real-life example: someone covering an unexpected car repair on a 0% card, then repaying it slowly without paying extra. Number 9. Pawnshop loans without the payday trap. This one surprises people. Pawnshops let you leave an item, like jewelry or electronics, in exchange for quick cash. If you repay the loan, you get the item back. If not, they keep the item. No debt collectors, no credit damage. For example, pawning a laptop might get you $200. Yes, the fees can be high, but they are often lower than payday loan interest. And unlike payday loans, you cannot spiral into endless renewals because the loan is tied to the item. Number 10. Use apps that offer instant advances. New fintech apps like Earnin, Bridget, or Dave give small cash advances, sometimes up to $250, with little or no fees. For example, Earnin lets you access money you have already earned at work, and you can tip instead of paying interest. Bridget charges a flat membership fee but helps you avoid overdraft charges. These are not perfect, but they are far less dangerous than payday lenders. Millions of Americans use these apps as a safety net between paychecks. Number 11. Sell something you own. Turn stuff into cash. It might feel old-fashioned, but selling and used items can bring in quick money. Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and Craigslist let you sell locally, often within hours. For instance, selling an old bike for $150 could cover a utility bill. One man avoided payday loans by selling collectibles online and made enough to cover 2 months of rent. The cash is yours, no repayment needed, no interest charged. Number 12. Ask your bank about overdraft protection or small loans. Some banks now offer small dollar loans, similar to credit union pals. Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and U.S. Bank have products that lend $100 to $500 with much lower costs than payday loans. For example, U.S. Bank's simple loan charges a flat fee of $12 for every $100 borrowed. Compare that to payday loans, which might charge $60 or more on the same amount. It is worth calling your bank to ask if they offer something like this. Number 13. Check government benefits you might already qualify for. Sometimes the best payday loan alternative is not a loan at all. Programs like SNAP, housing assistance, or unemployment benefits can provide ongoing support. For instance, if you qualify for SNAP, you could save $200 a month on groceries, freeing up cash for bills. Many people overlook these programs because they assume they do not qualify. But eligibility is often broader than people think. Taking the time to check could replace the need for any loan. Number 14. Negotiate with your creditor directly. If you owe money on a credit card, medical bill, or personal loan, call the creditor and explain. Often, they would rather accept smaller payments than lose everything to collections. For example, a credit card company might freeze interest for 6 months if you set up a repayment plan. That can save you hundreds of dollars. Unlike payday loans, you are actually reducing your debt instead of adding to it. Number 15. Build an emergency fund, even if it is tiny. This is not a quick fix, but it prevents future payday loan traps. Start with just $5 or $10 per paycheck in a separate savings account. Over time, that adds up. Imagine having even $200 in savings. That could mean the difference between a flat tire becoming a crisis or just an inconvenience. One woman in Texas avoided payday loans completely because she had built up $300 over 6 months in a simple online savings account. Number 16. Rent out a room or space temporarily. If you have an extra room, garage, or even a parking space, you can rent it out short-term. Websites like Airbnb or Neighbor make it easy. For example, someone in Florida rented out their spare bedroom on weekends only and made $300 in 2 nights. Renting out a parking space near a busy city center can bring in $50 or more per week. That is steady cash without borrowing. Number 17. Try plasma donation for extra cash. Plasma centers across the USA pay people for donating. You can earn between $30 and $60 per visit, sometimes even more with bonuses for first-time donors. Some centers allow 2 donations per week. That means up to $200 or more in a month. One college student covered their grocery bills entirely through plasma donations instead of falling into payday loan debt. Number 18. Offer local services in your community. Sometimes the fastest cash comes from people right around you. Babysitting, pet sitting, mowing lawns, or shoveling snow are always in demand. For example, mowing 3 lawns at $40 each gives you $120 in one afternoon. Posting a quick ad on Facebook or a neighborhood app can bring in jobs fast. Unlike loans, this puts money in your pocket immediately. Number 19. Use rent-to-own return options. If you have rent-to-own furniture, electronics, or appliances, you can return the items instead of paying the steep monthly fees. This frees up money in your budget right away. For instance, a man in Ohio returned his rent-to-own couch, saving $150 per month that he redirected to essential bills. It is not ideal, but it is better than paying triple the cost over time or running to payday loans. Number 20. Look into community credit builder programs. Some nonprofits and local organizations offer small, low-interest loans designed to help people build or rebuild credit. For example, Mission Asset Fund in California provides lending circles where groups of people contribute and take turns borrowing. These loans often come with financial education and credit reporting, so you build long-term stability. Instead of sinking into payday debt, you are building a stronger foundation. Number 21. Rent out tools, equipment, or even clothing. If you own tools, cameras, or formal where you rarely use, platforms like Fat Llama or local rental groups let you rent them out. Imagine earning $40 by renting your drill for a weekend or $100 by renting out a tuxedo for one night. This is an easy way to turn items you already own into cash quickly without losing them permanently. Number 22. Ask about hardship loans from your insurance. If you have a whole life insurance policy, you may be able to borrow against its cash value. Some policies allow quick loans with very low interest. For example, a person with a $5,000 cash value in their policy could borrow $500 instantly. Repayment terms are usually flexible, and you are essentially borrowing from yourself rather than a payday lender. Number 23. Take advantage of buy now, pay later services wisely. Companies like Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm let you split purchases into smaller payments without interest if paid on time. For example, a $200 car repair bill could be split into 4 payments of $50 every 2 weeks. This keeps you afloat without turning to payday loans. The key is discipline. Only use this for essentials and never stack multiple plans at once. Number 24. Use a peer-to-peer lending platform. Websites like Lending Club and Prosper connect borrowers directly with individual investors. These loans often have lower interest rates than payday loans and longer repayment terms. For example, someone needing $1,000 for a medical bill could repay it over a year with reasonable monthly payments instead of owing double in fees after just a few weeks. Number 25. Check if you can get a hardship withdrawal from retirement savings. This is a last resort, but it is better than a payday loan in some cases. Many 401k plans allow hardship withdrawals for emergencies like medical bills or avoiding eviction. Yes, there may be taxes and penalties, but compared to 400% payday loan interest, it can be a safer option. A worker facing eviction used a 401k hardship withdrawal to cover 2 months of rent and avoided falling into the payday trap. Here is the overlooked option I promised earlier. Many public libraries across the USA actually offer financial coaching services, free workshops, and even connections to local resources for emergency aid. Yes, libraries. They are not just about books anymore. People have walked in looking for help and walked out with connections to programs that gave them the money they needed without ever touching a payday loan. So, we have covered many payday loan alternatives that actually work, from earned wage access and credit union loans to community help and selling items for cash. Each of these options puts you in control without trapping you in debt. Now let me ask you, which of these alternatives would you try first if you needed money fast?